Alright, I've got a box here to put stuff in. So we've got a lot of propellers here, plastic propellers. There's that. Or I assume plastic, you know. Well, it says nylon right there, so maybe it's nylon. It feels like plastic. Not that I'd know anything about this. Warning. Instruction sheet from dealer. Alright. Master air screw. Don't know what that would be. And we've got some undoubtedly very old, sort of this rubbery fabric that has adhesive on one side, so you peel it off and stick it on. I'll actually keep that. That could be useful for something, even though it is very, very old. And yeah, there's just random bits of hardware and stuff that I have no idea. That's probably some sort of filler, like to fill with fuel or oil or something. Or maybe air, maybe it's an air stem, valve stem or something. Random little plastic pieces, almost look like Lego sort of. Yeah, lots of stuff that I have no idea what it would be for. Little metal rod thingies. I might keep those. They could be useful just for something useful. As like, it looks like Dad might have bent that one. Maybe it was originally in the shape of a hook or something. I really have no clue. Oh, it could be an axle, something to put a wheel on. Ah, that could be it. And then this one is just perfectly straight. Everything's very dusty, dirty. You can see all the dust and dirt. So that's that tray cleared out. And then this one, you got some rubber wheels, and the rubber's actually still quite pliable on them. That one, the rubber's still very soft and pliable. And then this, I have no idea what this is. This looks like part of a screwdriver. And it's got this yellow label that... Oh, it's got something printed on it, but I can't read it. It's like all cut off. Really strange. No idea what it could be. Oh, a nice little flathead screwdriver. That's a keeper for sure. And just random bits and bobs. Here's a label of some sort. That's just garbage. There you go. And more random hardware. Well, there that goes halfway across the world. Some sort of brass rod. And what's this? No idea what that is. It's supposed to be anything. And yeah, lots of random hardware. Well, that's it for that side of the box. We're left with gross dirt and what looks like cat food, and yeah, nice. This side I think is going to be a little more interesting. Gosh, where do I start? I guess the top tray here. Another screwdriver, Phillips, that's a keeper. And I don't know what this is. Looks like, I don't know if that would be a file or... I don't know. What's this say? Century, Austria, 4NS, X36. No idea, so I'm gonna put it in the box. And then random piece of wood that can just be garbage. And a slightly more convenient shaped random piece of wood, so I guess I'll keep that. Who knows when that'd be useful. Same with this wooden dowel thing. Random metal bits that I have no idea what they're for. Paper clip, I'll keep a paper clip. Still springy even. And yeah, I'm sorry if I show stuff and the camera's out of the way. I have to get used to the fact that the lens is here and not here where my face is. Empty bag, obviously garbage. And oh, another propeller. Oh, there's these pair of pliers, a bit on the rusted side, but they still move freely, so that's pretty cool. They're kind of blunt. For the stuff I do, pointy ones are more useful, but this is definitely a keeper and probably worth trying to restore. Maybe take the brass out of this, see how well it cleans up. I watch a YouTuber called Renoa Super Genius. She's a trans woman too, and it's kind of funny. She's a lot prettier than I am, but she's way more butch, which is kind of hilarious. But her interest, her expertise, is actually in vintage tools and tool-related things. So sometimes she finds a 100-year-old pipe wrench or something and does a lot of work to get it freed up, get it unseized and get it looking a bit better. Really, really cool. I like her stuff. She'd probably like this toolbox if she watched my videos. What is that? Is that a knife of some sort? Oh, it's supposed to... Something's supposed to go in this end. I don't know what. It looks like it might be useful, so I'll keep it there. And that looks like an Allen key that's so rusted up that it's practically round now. But I'll put her there anyhow. I bet this would be useful for something, but I have no idea where it'd ever be useful. So I'm going to put it in the box. Oh, a nicer looking Allen key. Now this is interesting. It's what appears to be a flathead screwdriver, but the handle of it is quite interesting. That's cool. That's a keeper. And lots of these thin metal rods and things. Another Allen key. Ugh, it's gross. Gross putting my hand in all this dirt, even though it's been so long that any germs on it or anything would have died decades ago. I'll save these Allen keys. There's quite a few of them. I thought about saving the wooden parts, but I'm thinking just putting them in the garbage now. I don't know what on earth I'd ever have a use for them. Yeah, lots of random metal parts, plastic bolts. Yeah, yuck. Some of these I won't even bother putting them in the box. I'll just let the vacuum suck them up. Yeah, that's that top tray done. And down here is some stuff that you guys might find interesting. Where do I start? I guess I'll start closest to me. We have Dubro. Never heard of that brand name. 632 by 1.5 socket head cap screws. So I think those are those plastic bolt looking things. No, actually I think they're metal. Dubro, world's finest model products. Wow, that's vintage. I'll probably keep that just for the vintageness. Huh, cool. Lots of other plastic parts that are useful to me. A few more Allen keys. God, Dad liked his Allen keys, evidently. Ooh, lots of gears and stuff. I know you all are looking at this wondering what this is. It's nothing much, but I will show you when we get to it. So this thing, this like electronic looking thing, is a Tower Hobbies System 500 AM receiver. So yeah, this is something that would receive commands from a remote control. Obviously for an airplane, throttle, elevator, aileron, rudder. So yeah, this is what interfaces with the remote control. Made in Japan. So probably 1980s. Part 15 FCC. As of date of manufacture, which isn't on it unless it's coded into that serial number. There's a little plug inside it. Interesting, but useless to me. And then a crap ton of hardware. Now some more interesting bits and bobs. I've been trying to figure out what this thing is. I think it might be a carburetor of some sort or something, but I have no clue. Some sort of valve, I'm pretty sure. And then another Dubro solder quick links. I have no idea what these are, but it's got some heat shrink tubing, what appears to be heat shrink tubing in it. And I have no idea what solder quick links are. What would you do with those metal things? I don't know, but I'll keep them. And then, oh, more solder quick links. Skycraft, Dundas, Ontario, 95 cents plus tax. So Dad must have went to Ontario and bought these? Or ordered them on the phone or something? Who knows? Interesting though. So that's a keeper. A pair of scissors. Kind of nice, really heavy scissors, but they're all rusted up, as you can see. Very rusted up. So I want to see if I can clean these up sometime. And the brand name is, can I read that? It says NYC, New York City. Let's see if I can get a focus on that. GUASON? Something? Well, they're cool nonetheless, and they're keepers, and I'll see what I can do about cleaning them up. And then some more useful tools. We've got this, I've seen these before. I guess they're for drilling a hole in something. That would be my best guess, but one of you would probably know better. A right angle screwdriver, Phillips and flathead, that's definitely useful. More Allen keys as usual. And yeah, more random parts. A bunch of this wire, which I don't think it's solder, but I think it might be nichrome wire or something. I have no idea, but I'll keep it. And then finally in the trays, kind of interesting, some quartz crystals, 3 of them. 72.630 megahertz, 72.630. And this one says channel 42. Oops, I just dropped one in the middle part, great. Yeah, it just says channel 42. But this one says RX42, so this one's probably the same 72.630. Kind of interesting. And that concludes the tray, so now we're on to the middle part. Got some bags with nothing in them. And I don't know, that says 42, maybe that was the bag the crystals came in. How about some vintage wheels? And you know what's kind of funny, it's very meta because these actually are vintage now, so they're vintage wheels. Also available in other sizes and styles. Williams Brothers, one in a series of fine quality products. There you go. Very, very cool. Nice Robertson screwdriver. Oh, it's a wooden handle. Very cool. Bit chewed up, but cool nonetheless. And avocado green paint. Neat. That's a keeper. Whoa! A propeller attached to an engine. What appeared to be an engine. Is there a... Can we see a... No compression. Wow, that's really cool. Is there a... See something in there. Turns out the propeller just wasn't actually screwed on. Get a load of this. It's a freaking engine and it's got compression. That is nuts. Very cool. Huh. Neat. Wow, get a load of this. A Tower Hobbies order form. Not filled out. Let you read that if you want. No year on it, unfortunately. There you go, anyhow. Well, it's got modern phone numbers on it, so no earlier than the 60s or 70s. But very cool. What else we got? We got what appears to be a nose cone of some sort. Some of this ribbon or something like that. Nylon something or other. Lots of wheels. Whoa, some very old electrical tape. Which has the sides covered with tape. No brand name to the tape, but no idea if the tape will be any good. I think I see some gooiness happening to it. But that's too cool not to keep. And oh, there's where all the hex keys came from. Mastercraft, Canadian Tire brand, 16-piece hex key wrench set. Canadian Tire Corporation Limited. Very cool. Well, there's where all the keys came from. I guess I'll keep that to see if I have all 16 in here. And look at that, the bottom of the box, not even rusted. Very cool. Don't know what that is. Bunch of wheels. Oh, there's the crystal I lost. Another propeller, smaller one. And that looks like probably a nose cone. And a reel for something. I wonder if that might be interesting. I'll keep that for now. Could be useful. Garbage. I'll call that garbage. What the hell is this? Benchcraft. Made in Canada. 161. No idea what it is. It looks like something that you're supposed to hold on like this. Maybe it was something to like scrape something, like something bolts to the bottom and I don't know, or maybe it's just meant to be a handle to put on something, no clue. And this is the weirdest tool I've ever seen, no idea what it could be for. You hold on it like that and you get a blunt, round thing. Oh, it's a file! Oh, that's cool. It's a file. Oh, I'm keeping that. That's excellent. And then what's this monstrosity? It's got something. It's got a paper. It's got a paper tucked into it. What could that be? If I can get it out, yeah. So this is an instruction manual for what appears to be that engine. Looks like it. And then this thing. It's apparently an exhaust manifold. I guess that's like the exhaust pipe or something. Interesting. Again, no year on it, unfortunately. Carl Goldberg nylon tail wheel bracket, complete with screws, 59 cents. Wow, what do you suppose? 60s? Starting to fall apart. Oh, those were probably wheel covers, not nose cones. Okay. Neat. Well, would you believe this 16-piece hex key wrench set? I found exactly 16 hex keys in all the ones that I found. So that's really cool. I bet those all of those are what belong in here. So that's really cool that I have the whole set and the package to put them in still. Neat.